Hello everyone. I know the lighting is a little bit rough, but we're gonna work with what we got today. I hope you all had a really lovely Halloween or Samhain, whichever you celebrate. I am here and I am back with another favorites video for you all. I want to get on track with doing regular favorites videos again because I have so many things that I love that I think you will also love. So that's why we're here today. We're gonna share this shit with ya. So the first thing for my food and drink favorites this month is actually this Celestial Seasonings Indian Spiced Chai Tea. It is really good, it smells really good, it tastes really good, the spices in it really bring it out, and I usually prepare this with a little bit of milk and honey, and it's just very delicious. It has been my go-to tea for the evenings, and it's pretty inexpensive. I believe it's about $4 a box, and the box has 20 bags in it, so instead of going and buying a chai tea from like Starbucks for $4, you could make 20 chai teas for $4. My second food and drink favorite I actually posted a video on a few weeks ago, and that is homemade quesadillas. I never knew how to make a quesadilla, and it's really heckin' easy. My boyfriend showed me how to do it, and it worked, and I love it, and they taste great. So we have been eating a lot of quesadillas recently because of that, and it's one of the only foods that I know how to make by myself. So I've been eating it quite frequently, and it's also really tasty. The last thing for my food and drink favorites is actually these knockoff Takis. So it is the Great Value Walmart brand of Takis, and they are less than half price of a bag of Takis. A bag of Takis where we are is about $3, whereas I can get a bag of this for like $1.20. I actually think they're better than Takis. They're spicier than Takis, but they still have that Taki taste to them. So don't pay for the name brand, do the good thing for your wallet, get the off brand. They're just as good, if not better, and is saving you a little money. For products, my first favorite is actually this set of tapers and gauges. If you didn't know, I am in the process of stretching my ears, and I absolutely love these tapers and these gauges. It's a set that goes from 14 gauge all the way up to 00 gauge, and the cool thing about these ones is that they were super cheap and they glow in the dark. So like, we'll be laying in bed getting ready to go to bed, and my boyfriend just rolls over and looks at me and he's like, "Your fucking ears are glowing." And it's really funny and it's really great. So love these, got them from Wish. Oh, and I know that Wish isn't always recommended for this kind of stuff, but you know what? I'm a broke bitch and it works, which is what I was looking for. My next product favorite is this Morning Burst Gel Moisturizer by Clean and Clear. My skin has been going back and forth almost constantly between being crazy dry and like flaky and then super oily and broken out. And it's really, really annoying. But when it's dry, this stuff is incredible. It hydrates my face really well, but it's not thick or heavy or anything, and it doesn't have any oils in it, so it's not gonna give you any acne, and that's what I need. I need a moisturizer without the acne, and this provides that for me. I have also been using this same thing of moisturizer for like a year and a half now, and I'll probably have to get some more soon because it's starting to run a little bit low, but it's lasted a long time. A little bit goes a long way. My last favorite for products is this Amway Clear Nail Polish. As you can see, there is quite a bit gone out of it. I have been using this a lot because I have just preferred to have the bare nail look recently, but I still want to keep them protected from breaking and damage and all of that. So I have kept some clear nail polish on them. And this is like an industrial nail polish. It is so thick and it stays on. So you only have to reapply it like once a week, which is definitely not bad. I don't know where you can buy it because I'm pretty sure it's an Amway product, but clear nail polish in general has been a favorite in order to keep my nails fresh and nice while still not wearing colored nail polish. For entertainment, I have 3 really awesome things to share with you. The first is a podcast on Apple Podcasts, and I think it might be available on SoundCloud, somewhere else, I'm not sure. But it is a podcast called And That's Why We Drink. It is a paranormal and true crime podcast run by these 2 girls. Their names are Emma and Christine, and they are so funny to just listen to them interact with each other. Then the paranormal and true crime things they also talk about in the podcast, that's the podcast's main focus. And as somebody who's always been obsessed with paranormal and true crime documentaries, it's really interesting. And I love that you can just have it playing while you're doing other things, or you're cleaning around the house or doing another activity. And I am working my way slowly through the series. I started with the first episode and want to listen in chronological order. But for any of you who have interest in paranormal or true crime stuff, or are just looking for a new podcast, I definitely recommend And That's Why We Drink. Vine comps have also been really good and important lately. I find that me and my boyfriend are watching Vine comps, at least 2 or 3 different Vine comps every single day. We literally always have a Vine comp playing. It is the pivotal comedy. Plus, even though Vine has been dead for however long, there are still so many Vines out there that I have not seen, and every time we watch a Vine comp, there's at least 1 or 2 Vines that I've never seen before, so that's fun too. As far as YouTubers go for entertainment this month, I've been really loving Rowena Sai. I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name, it's spelled Tsai, but she has a lot of getting your shit together content, as well as a lot of stuff having to do with self-care, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, and I love that kind of content a lot. You guys know this, you've heard me talk about it before, but she is someone that I have just found this month, so I've been going through and watching all of her videos, and I can definitely say that I love them. She has a really great and encapturing personality, so if you guys enjoy that kind of content, I definitely recommend that you check her out. I only have 2 music favorites for you this month, but that's okay. One of my favorites is actually a YouTube channel called Alex Rainbird Music. I don't know if it's an independent label or something, but they post compilation videos and themed playlists. So they have a video that's an hour and a half long, and it's a compilation of a bunch of indie pop rock songs. And some of them are acoustic, some of them are not. It depends on what playlist you choose. But it's an hour and a half long video with a bunch of these independent artists, so it's a really awesome way to hear new music that you've never heard before, and it's kind of nice to just go on and click a random video and listen to a brand new playlist. The one in particular that I have been loving recently though is the one that's titled Relaxing Sunday Mornings. I love it, it's great, it just vibes with me, and I think you should check it out. The song Happier by Marshmello featuring Bastille has also been at the top of my playlist this month. My grandma actually tagged me in the music video for it on Facebook, and I would be a big ol' liar if I said I didn't sob while watching it. And then I showed my boyfriend and I cried again, and he also cried. But the song itself is just really good, and I don't know why, but it really hits home, and I just love it so much. And I've loved Bastille for a really, really long time, since their Bad Blood album came out in 2012, and it was just really nice to hear new music from them, especially a song that was so good. For clothes, I have 2 items of actual clothing and 1 thing that I just consider clothes. First clothing favorite are these pajama pants. They are fuzzy pajama pants, but they're also flannel, and they're super warm and cozy, and they have pockets. And yes, I stole them from my boyfriend. That is what I do with most of my things. But I love them so much. They're so comfortable. They are some of the best lounging around lazy day pants I think I've ever had. And the brand, if I can look in and see it, is literally just Fruit of the Loom, so I'm sure you could find these at multiple different places. The next clothing favorite isn't really clothes, it's a pin, but I wear it on my clothes, so I'm considering it clothes. This is the pin. It said, "Friends don't let friends vote Republican," and it's great. I found this pin when I went up to Spirit Dreams to pick out some crystals and a Christmas gift for a friend of mine, and we saw it, and it was cheap, and I was like, election season is here. What's a better thing to wear at this point? And it's also just really funny, and I 100% agree with it. I will not let my friends vote Republican. If they vote Republican, they're not my friends. Purely for the fact that the majority of Republican candidates are trying to take away my rights and existence in the first place. And it's you know what? We just don't need friends who support that kind of shit. So this is great. It has a permanent place now on my jacket, and I wear it everywhere. The last clothing favorite this month is this robe. The brand is Karen Neuberger. It is a 3X, and it fits both me and my boyfriend, so that is super nice. It is a women's robe, but we got it from Goodwill for super cheap, and it has pockets, and that's important. But this is what I have been calling my leisure suit. I'm acting like Jenna Marbles, but you know what? It's true. And this is wonderful for when you wake up in the morning and you're just freezing, so you put this on and then you can get all warm and cozy. But it's great. If you don't have a robe like this, I recommend getting one. I also have a couple of random favorites for you this month. The first one being these Sharpie highlighters. I was specifically looking for a highlighter set that had red, yellow, and blue so I could do primary color highlights in my journals and stuff, which is because I'm a nerd, but you know what? It's true, and this one has a red highlighter. I've been using these highlighters a ton in my books of shadows and in my journals in general, and I just love them. They're super nice. The whole pack was under $10, and I think I got them on eBay or Amazon, so you can find them pretty cheap. Second thing, I don't have a physical thing with me, but it is the Red Heart brand yarn. As I said in my last favorites video, I've been getting back into loom knitting again. I'm making a lot of different things for a lot of people, and it's great, but yarn can be really, really expensive. Red Heart yarn, you can get a big old spool of it for like $3 or $4. And yes, it's not the highest quality yarn, but if you're making stuff as a hobby, it works. I love it. I am in the process of making a blanket with Red Heart yarn, and I'm very excited to see how it turns out. And for the price, you really can't beat it. My last favorite for both the random and for this month in general is this eucalyptus scented incense. Oh my gosh, I can smell it through the bag. It smells so good. I got it from the World Incense store off of eBay, and I actually got 3 other scents also, and I got 100 packs of each. And they were doing a sale where if you buy 3, you got 1 free. So I got 4, but one of them was technically free. So I guess I only bought 3, and then obviously got the 4th one free. But I've never had eucalyptus incense before, but I love the smell of eucalyptus, so I thought it would be nice to get some, and I have not been able to stop burning it. It was also super reasonably priced. I believe it was about $8 for a 100 pack, and you can get them from 8 stick packs all the way up to like 1,000 stick packs. So it's definitely good if you're looking to try different incense scents. The World Incense store on eBay has a bunch, and a bunch of different sizes if you're not sure what you're gonna like. And that is it for my October favorites of this year. Thank you for coming along on the journey. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found some things that you will hopefully be able to add to your favorites. If you like me and my kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. I post content about once a week on this channel, and I post regularly on my other 2 channels, and you can check those out through their links in the description, as well as all of my social media if you want to keep up with me on a day-to-day basis. If you also want to help support me and my content, I have a Ko-Fi linked down below that you can support me on, and that's about it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.